Women Business Owners Alliance provides networking and support to women in business in the Pioneer Valley of Western Massachusetts. And here to talk about the importance of networking support for female business owners, especially as March is Women's History Month, is President Freda Brown and past board member Becky Castro. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining me this afternoon. So, Freda, we're going to start with you. Explain, it's not, the Women's Business Owners Alliance is not necessarily a club or just an organization to say, yep, put the sticker on the door, I'm part of it, and that's that. It really is a way to network, and it's so much more than that.
It is more than that. We're talking about connecting, not necessarily networking. I think there's a difference there. But connecting and education and support. So we're supporting each other in our businesses. Our motto is, it's your business, don't grow it alone.
Is that what kind of drew you, Becky?
What drew me was I started out in business and I thought, how am I going to get my name out there? How am I going to get out there? So I joined like 7 different groups. And what fascinated me about WBOA was the other women that it drew. The women there are not presumptuous. It's not cliquey. It's welcoming. If you walk in there with a question and you need something, you pretty much are guaranteed you're going to go out with that resource. It just draws amazing women. I don't exactly know how, but it does.
That's great. What kind of professions? You guys must run the gamut from everything out there. What are the type of women in the professions that are drawn to WBOA?
We have a lot of sole proprietors and women who have to find their own business if they're working like the financial industry where they have to find their own customers, the insurance industry. But I would say 70% of our women are sole proprietors, and so they're alone out there. You know, when you're starting your business and you're all by yourself, who do you talk to? Who do you go for that little bit of support? We have a lot of naysayers at home that may not, support our business, but everybody at WBOA supports each other.
What would you say is the biggest stumbling block, the biggest obstacle with women in business?
I think part of it is not having really good models out there, not having access to resources, hitting any kind of a stumbling block and then not knowing where to go with it, and so letting that deter you from going forward. I think what Freda said, there are a lot of people like, you work for yourself? How do you do that? And it's not exactly safe working for an employer these days. And you have a lot more control, so yeah.
And it seems that you guys you're moving beyond, though, even just yourselves. Even though you're all helping each other, it seems like you have other, for instance, like Girls Inc. coming up. You have an upcoming comedy night that's going to be benefiting other women-centric organizations out there. Talk about that.
So we do have a philanthropic area, and actually Becky was the first one that brought the Women's Night of Comedy to us, because they had been out there. And we took them over 6 years ago, maybe. And so our goal is to support women and children and women and girls in Western Mass. Some way that we can provide so that they can have more, so they can have the role models that they need to go forward. So we pick a different charity every year, and we've grown every year. The first year we took it over, I think we donated $300 to a group. Last year we made
embarrassing.
That was embarrassing. Last year we made $11,000 that we gave away to help girls in the area. So
that's incredible.
It is incredible.
What drew you specifically to this organization this year, Girls Inc.?
We always look for what is a local organization, not a national organization. We often target Holyoke or Springfield. And we're just looking, who haven't we helped in the past? Who can we help now? Who's doing good work that's going to strengthen, especially women and girls, because economically and socially and politically, we have to work a little harder, honestly. It's still not equal.
Right. And that's, I think, what your organization does. It's kind of like getting those numbers. With the numbers, there's that strength, that majority. But you're also having fun. This comedy night, I mean, you're not going to be sitting there bored.
I mean, imagine a room, it's filled with like 450 women. We have these amazing comedians from Boston or New York. I mean, I have to bring my inhaler because I laugh really hard. And there's a lot of opportunity for networking. There's shopping beforehand. There's cocktails. It's a Thursday night, so it feels like your weekend's really long. It's a great stress reliever. You feel like you're doing something good in the community. It's our way of giving back, honestly.
What advice would you have for women that maybe aren't in business yet, but maybe thinking about going into business? What advice would you have for them?
I would say first go to the Women's Night of Comedy. It's next Thursday night, the 13th. But come to our meetings. We have a meeting every month. We call it our breakfast meeting. We meet the third Thursday of the month at the Summit View in Holyoke. And it's a breakfast, and we have a speaker. It's an outside speaker and every month is something different. So we have all kinds of topics that happen. And if it's on the opposite, every other month we have what we call an After 5 social. And that one's coming up this Thursday, but we might not get on there. Might be too late for that. But that's at the Delaney House every other month on the first Thursday, and we have in-house speakers. So one of our members is a speaker, and that night is more for networking. We do some speed networking events, very fun event. And then we have other things like the Women's Night of Comedy, and in June we have our Woman of the Year Award.
Very nice, great. Well, thank you so much, ladies. Freda Brown and Becky Castro, thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.